we are.
Yeah, it is afternoon. We've put the washing in the machine in the motel where we sleep in. Walk smashed me yesterday. I went back, I was out to it so quick. And Zamaka's here. I'm just going to have a quick look in this mall. We're going to head round and have something for lunch. It's mainly food in here. Oh, it's got some aircon in here. Parking down the bottom. Oh, it goes up a bit. Look at all the lifts. There's a bigger mall around the corner. That's where we were thinking of doing our shopping for clothes. The big giant mall yesterday, we didn't really want to shop because we'd had to carry it around for miles. We did 25,000 steps yesterday. This mall looks pretty closed off. I think there could be a lot of these kind of ghost malls in China, the older ones. They just build a big giant new one and then the older ones just die off. I don't know what they do with the buildings in the end. They probably knock them down and then eventually put apartments up. I think that's what happens. Look, Kirsten wants her Dickos. She wants the old chicken burger she saw. The old pineapple and chicken on it. We'll see. It's going to be here for a while. We'll have a bit more of a look around. Never buy the first thing you see or you regret it, they say. Just walked in a random building. It's like a little mall, but it's got all the food shops in here. Air-conned. Really nice. It's the one that had the burger thing at the end. We're going to go down to the big mall and check that out. Just come into another mall. They've got lockers here. So we're going to have a good look around this one. See what's in here. A lot of phones again. Yeah. Tech bit down the bottom here. RY store. Looking for clothes. Look at this. You get spicy chicken burgers here. 6.5 yuan. That's around about $1.60 for a chicken burger. Prices here are insane. The big mall actually was dear. That biggest mall we done yesterday, the biggest mall in China, their prices were pretty inflated in there. If you come in the streets of Wuhan, it's so cheap, it's almost unbelievable. Look at these up here, 7 yuan. That's like not even $2 for that food there. Not even $2. There was brewed coffees around there for $2.50, which is insane. I might try that sausage thing there. That looks alright. I don't know. It looks like it's got salad under it. Find out if it's spicy.
With the chicken in it too.
There's more over there. You can get bowls of noodles and stuff for like $2.50. It's crazy. Plenty of places selling fruit as well, and watermelon's really cheap here and super fresh. They've got massive red ones. But look at this. That food goes all the way around here, the shops. And then look, you're into a couple of old neighbourhood units here. You don't see many of those left here now. Very, very rare to see these, especially in the inner parts of the city. We just popped down. We just walked all the way up here to come down from where we were, but that's where we were, so there's surely a way down there. We're trying to get across the street. Yeah, we're going to go back the way we were because we want to know, we want to be able to get back to that mall without doing this big walk up here again. So let's go check it out. Up we go. Back where we just came from, but underground, literally following our same path that we just walked above to come down the stairs. So to try and explain how things work here, we just walked up here and we walked down to go across under the road. So obviously this is the road, and there was that entrance from the mall did come down here. We would have just come down and been here and not had to walk up here. But this is what's under the road. So the road's above here, and this is all underneath it, and the trains are all down below, and then that side over there will come up, will be on the other side of the road. It's like a honeycomb underneath the streets of all this sort of stuff. Pretty amazing really. We don't have nothing like this in New Zealand, not even close. I think they're trying to do the Auckland Railway. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so you can even see the KFC sign down the end. So if we walk down here to it and then come out, we'll be right next to it, and then you're not having to, you can dodge all the scooters because obviously, and the heat. It's aircon down here too, so good tips. We're not going to do a bag search because we're not going to the metro. And like we said, look, right there, this is another mall here, so we'll actually check this mall out as well. So there's a mall across from the other mall, and it's all connected underground by the subway. Look at this for a Pizza Hut. How cool is this? Look at it. Look at the window. You watch them cooking your pizza. Awesome. It's a bit dear compared to what we were seeing outside, but that was the problem outside is you've got to sit outside and that's real hot.
Burger with ice cream on.
Burger with ice cream on top. Are you kidding me?
Pasta with ice cream.
And pasta with ice cream. That just doesn't seem right.
Pizza with ice cream.
Pizza with ice. Wow.
That's
Anyway, I'm going to look what I'm going to get. Burger looks good.
Well, this is Justin eating his. He's enjoyed it. Hungry
Spaghetti
boy.
bolognese on a pizza.
There you go. And I've just got my wee burger. It's a specialty that they have. And I've got some wee chicken pieces. So yeah, I'll enjoy that.
But Kirsten forgot to get drink. I've got a Pepsi Zero.
And I've got water. Complimentaries of the restaurant of Pizza Hut.
The crust is perfect. Perfect pizza. Smashed it. Look at that. Nothing left. That was, I'm going to say it, 9.5 out of 10. And I haven't even hardly had a drink. That's how good it was. It was that good. I didn't have to try and wash anything down. I wanted to savour every flavour, every bite I had by not ruining it with a Diet Pepsi. That says a lot, doesn't it? It says a lot for me to have drink left after eating a whole pizza. Well, I didn't eat a whole pizza. Kirsten had a couple of pieces. I swapped it for a couple of pieces of a chicken. That was really nice. The chicken nuggets were real chicken. Really nice. And that was, for me, pizza, drink, and the chips, $15. That's pretty good. And considering the quality, unreal. We just left the Pizza Hut around the corner here, came into this building. Look, there's also food stalls outside along the street, but look at this in here. There's just so many things to eat in this country. It is insane. Look at it. You get a roll, that roll there, double sauce pork balls. That's not even $5, $4 for that. $4. That is insane. Just come up on this first level of the travel agent here. Look, they've got a thing for roller skating for kids. This here is a kung fu thing for kids. We've got a marshmallow vending machine that makes marshmallows. A big giant kids area. Everywhere you go here, any mall or whatever, there'll be a whole level of this stuff. And this is literally across the road from a mall. It's probably got the same again on top. And the big mall we're in. There's no problem for kids having fun in this in China. It's like this everywhere we go. It's crazy. In this mall too, you got all these services and things in here. Look, this is a hairdresser's. Look, you get mints, drinks while you wait. Look at the nice comfortable seating. And there's tons of them in there, look. Yeah. Barbers. Dance studio, look. And you always get these you can chill out on as well, look. They're everywhere. Yeah, there's the ping pong area, look. You go in and kids can play ping pong. Must be some sort of dental? Snoopy. Bone place. Probably a bone doctor in there. Look at that chair. That's freaky as. Oh, we'll go to the next level. The things you see. Like everything you see here is different. We've got a vocal studio up in here. Yeah, flash this place is. Look at that. What are these? These will be some sort of KTV or something it's called. Oh, so you hire rooms out and you can do karaoke and stuff. Yeah, that's crazy, eh? So a whole lot in here is all rooms. You can go in, hire it out. Someone's got their door open in there, so I can hear them singing. Here's the toilets we're looking for. Look at that. They'll be flash as too. Alright, there we go. Got more ping pong. They're in here practicing. Next Olympic champions in here. Look at them. Just like a wellness place up here. Night Fashion Billiards Club. Look in there how cool that looks. They've got this fight club here. Check that out. It's cool. This is a crazy building, this. We just walked in thinking it was a mall. It's not really a mall as such. I'd call it like almost a community hub for the area, you know. Look at this. This is in the billiards joint. Look how many tables there are. Look how many people are playing. It's like a Tuesday today. Look at that. Drinking soft drink. playing billiards. They maybe work at night or something, I don't know. There's Spa down the other end. Here's more of this fight club base. Look, they've got a boxing ring in there. Medals. Look, here's a better shot of this billiards room. Look at it. That's half of it. There's another half on the other side. That's how many tables there are. And it's very clean in here. Look how spotless it is. Seating. Crazy. Yeah, we go down the lift now. We've done this mall across the road now. It was pretty much a normal mall for the first 2 levels with closed shops and things. Look at this now though. It's obviously for kids. They come as like little wheelbarrows and buckets. It's like a beach area to come and play in. How cool is that? That's where you go into it. It's got all the kids stores as well on this level. Kids sketches and all that stuff. Look at it. Look at this. Crazy. This is where they paint stuff and make stuff. They had a thing just back there where they do the fishing again. The little fish they catch. How calm and cool feeling is this? They've got all the beds set up. Kirsten loves it. Look at that. You can pick all your kind of bedding on the back wall. Well, we've got up to almost the top level. I think. I don't know how many levels there are, but look, more food. There's places to eat everywhere. As you see, it's busy as can ever be. What's the time now, darling?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Look at it. Still crazy here. On a weekday, it's Tuesday night. We've got to get a 7:02 bus, and then we're changing over to a different bus. We're going to the river. Alright, we're on our first bus. Different to all the other buses. Every city we go to, the buses are quite different.
Yeah.
That's where we have walked before. Oh, we've got to go 11 stops. It's chaos already. How much?
160 yuan.
160 yuan, so around about 30 cents. Check out the footpath out there. Flowers running right along both sides. They've got it over on the other side too. Look. Check out these skinny buildings here they're building. That one looks like it's almost finished. And look at those, they're building a whole heap more there. There is so many malls here. We just got on our second bus. This is a sign of what's to come. We're going to see, look, we'll be there soon. Check that out so far. Look, here's another random dog. We made it down here to the river area. We're just working out where to go now. I think we've got to go down this way and then turn left. We've just come out across this bridge here. It's all the reeds here. You can hear frogs in here chirping away. Look at this. It's where we came over this bridge. Over there. And look at it down there. Look at all that. And you've got all this side. We can walk right along here. Let's go for a walk. Looks a bit like the Empire State Building. There's one with a ball on it, look. And then if you look up in the sky, look at that. There's a massive drone up there. Oh, Nelly. Looks like we're going to be getting sweets tonight. Look at this. This is right near that river walk we're on. See all the buildings on the other side of the river and here. And yeah, we've got lots of food here to pick from. So we'll get something and we'll walk it off. Look how many people are here. It's like 9 o'clock now. Look. They've got a running track here. Look, they've got a cool little setup here for kids on their scooters and skateboards. A little mini track. Humps. Kirsten's done the 100-metre run. She's at the other end already. We walked for, look at that distance. It's probably 2k. We're doing some dancing here or yoga or something. But look, we've got just as far to go. There's a mad drone up in the sky. This camera's not going to do it justice, but it looks awesome. Some crazy boats out on the water as well. Wuhan is blowing our minds. Look at it down that street. Okay, so we just found out they weren't big drones in the sky. I was wrong. There's actually people here, they're kites. Look, they've got big wheels. You see her winding it up there. And you see the little red marker they keep an eye on where it is. There's a little tag coming down. And look, it goes all the way up. And that'll be one kite way up there. That's a kite here. Four Points by Sheridan. Check that out. Woo, man. We just came from back there. Probably, we've been underground for about 200 metres. Look, we still can't see the end of where this train station is. It's a long way. They've actually got these walker-lators in here to help us out. Yeah. Heading back to the hotel. It's like 9 o'clock. It's after 9. We've got to get up to get a train. Just came down all of those, and now we've still got all of this. Feels like we're going to be back at the hotel when we get to the end of this. Alright, we just got off the line 7, we're going to the line 2 now, and now we're going to be on the way home, and I think we've still got about a 14-minute walk when we get off. We could get a push bike though. Another beautiful, clean station. Look at it. There's always people to be able to talk to. Down here now, look, this one actually tells you down to the seconds here. I haven't seen that before. This train's a little bit more packed than the last one. The last one we had all seats. Well, we could get seats. Not this one. This is a bit busier, the number 2 line. Okay, we saved ourselves and got back on the train, all safe and sound. We know where we are now, so we're heading back to the motel. That's us signing out for tonight. Catch you in the next one.